give you the starting five for Lanier County right quick. Starting point guard going to be number 11, Rashad Brockington. He'll be joined by Kyle Brockington, number 14, number 23, Taquan Baker, and number 12, E.J. Brown. Number 12 is C.J. Johnson. And E.J. Brown, and I'll have to get E.J.'s number.
E.J., I believe, is 31, I believe.
E.J.'s number 31. 31, E.J. Brown. So we have Rashad as a sophomore. Taquan is our only senior on the, I believe he's our only starting senior. E.J. Brown, a freshman. C.J. Johnson, a junior. And Kyle Brockington, I believe, also a junior. So Rasheem Robinson is our other senior. Rasheem will see time off the bench. He'll come in as a reserve and give us quality minutes. I think Kyle Brockington to jump. We're about ready to get this game underway.
Well, this is strange to me, Keith. They got one of their shortest players jumping off for McIntosh. There's at least two kids out there that has at least a 2 or 3 inch advantage over him, but they're not jumping it off. So.
Well, we're talking about their size, Clint, but they're not really starting those guys. It was the taller guys that we were seeing in the warm-up.
I agree.
Lanier County a win to jump. Rashad Brockington with the basketball. He's going to get it to Taquan, move it around to E.J. Bulldogs running a little weave. Going to get it to C.J. out top. He'll set the offense.
Looks like we're going to be patient on offense and try to work it around and see something we like.
E.J. with the ball out top now. Back to Rashad. Over to E.J. Don't know that you'll see a traveling violation called on C.J. Johnson. I thought he might have got tripped.
Yeah, he caught it and kind of shuffled his feet a little bit.
That was one that could have went as a no call.
Near steal by C.J. I thought that was a travel for sure.
3 from McIntosh. Their guys might shoot as many as their young ladies did. Bulldogs come away with the basketball.
McIntosh looks quick and physical, but
EJ's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line.
We played some good defense on that possession.
EJ free throw up and in. Bulldogs are playing the first lead of the evening. Second free throw up, no good, but Rashad sneaks in and gets the rebound. He's going to get it to Taquan. He's going to drive the lane. Up and no good, but he's fouled. Like to see these guys finish some of those.
Yeah, Rashad snuck in there and got that rebound. Didn't even jump for it. He just
can't. He just slipped through there and it fell right in his hand. Now they're gonna put in one of those bigger guys. Free throw by Taquan, up and in. 2-0. Early here, just over a minute played in the first quarter. Second free throw up, and it's good.
You're looking good from the free throw line so far.
So far, 3 out of 4.
That was one thing that hurt us last week.
It was. We probably would have beat that team a lot worse than we did. Bulldogs showing a little pressure here.
Got
a trap. Gonna get away from it. I thought he double dribbled.
I did too.
Matter of fact, he did. He just got away with it. That young man walked, and then Rashad reached in and grabbed the ball. No call on the travel.
Yeah, jump ball's going to stay with McIntosh. Yeah, they're pretty quick. a physical team, but we've been fortunate to play some good defense so far.
Bulldogs guard showing a lot of aggressiveness. Rashad may have come up with a steal. Nope, McIntosh going to come away with it. Going to be a blocking foul called on Taquan Baker. Of course, Taquan got in foul trouble early in our last ball game. We had to play much of that game without him.
Yeah, that's a cheap foul there. I'd like to see him lay off of him on that one.
Bulldogs go to a man on the inbound. Showing a little man-to-man matchup zone. McIntosh shot up, no good. CJ comes away with it. He's going to push it ahead. EJ up and in. He thought about dunking that ball.
Well, Coach told, I believe it was Coach, somebody told me that he can't quite throw it down, but he's close. So
Bulldogs stretched their lead to 5-0 with 6:08 in the first quarter, and McIntosh County Academy saw enough. They're going to call a timeout, 30 seconds.
And there again, the Bulldogs defense is it's going to be tough to score on us.
Defense is, of course, you look around town, you'll see those signs, 94 feet of pressure defense. That's what Coach believes in, and he don't expect nothing but that out of his teams.
That's right. All starts on that defensive end. McIntosh going to inbound the ball. We're going to have a little pressure on him. They nearly got a 10-second violation there. That's got to be a charge.
Kyle took a nice charge there. That'll negate a basket by McIntosh County Academy. That's going to be their third foul. That foul was called on number 5. That's going to be his first. McIntosh showing a little pressure. We break it with ease. EJ to the basket. Shot up and in.
Wow.
7-0.
Good play by the freshman.
Bulldogs showing pressure. McIntosh passes through it. Bulldogs may have come away to turnover and do.
There's that defense.
Looking to push.
Whoa.
Tony loves to call that traveling violation. You got to get that ball on the floor.
I thought he just slipped to 1 foot. I thought he held his pivot foot.
Well,
down.
I thought he kept his right foot planted and moved his left foot back and then took off, and Tony called him for the walk. I imagine this young man, number 13, if I was betting man, he probably plays running back.
Yeah.
On their football team.
I bet he does too.
Nice pass there. Shot up, no good. Rebound, McIntosh. Shot back up and in.
Their first basket of the night.
Almost 3 minutes in, and McIntosh finally scores. Rashad's going to be fouled. He's fouled by number 13.
The running back.
The running back. I guarantee you he plays running back and middle linebacker, or maybe outside linebacker. Just look at him and tell it. That's his first foul. 4 on the team.
Short, stocky, speedy guy. I'm sure he runs it. Get it to Baker. EJ's going to try a 3.
No good. McIntosh away with a rebound. Coach going to send in somebody to take EJ out. He don't like that missed 3. And CJ's going to turn it over on the far side. Tried to go behind his back. Lost control of it.
Well, Nias is actually going to come in for Kyle.
Is it? Nias in for Kyle. So Coach going to give EJ a break on his missed 3.
Well, if he's wide open, you got to let him take it. Oh,
he comes over to steal. Takes it to the rim. Shot
Whoa,
up
nice
and in.
move.
What a move by the freshman.
That's the Euro step.
Folks, if you haven't come see this young man play yet, you got 3 more years, but come see him early.
That's right. He does not look like a freshman out there playing with his varsity guys.
Oh, that was
a walk. There it is.
9-2, Bulldogs out front. We play 4 minutes almost here in the first quarter. A lot of action so far up and down the court. Shaw going to walk it up this time. We'll get it to Anilius. EJ again at the top. Changes, decides not to take that one.
He thought about it. He wasn't quite as open as he wanted to be. He's going to take, no he ain't. I thought he was going to take that one.
Tried to kick it back out.
Nice
block. With a nice block. That young man double dribble. No call, but we come away with it. And Rashad's fouled.
How did he block that shot, Keith?
I don't know, but he come out of nowhere. So 5 fouls now on McIntosh as a team. Be the first on number 2 there for McIntosh. CJ with the ball. EJ out top. Shot. Back to Taquan. Taquan with the drive. Shot up and in. Should have got a foul call.
He wanted it.
There's a snowbird out there. We pick him up.
Yep. And he almost got that basket.
He walked. Nope. Oh, there's a foul call. Don't know where that came from. The young man took 5 steps before he put it on the floor.
Gave him an and one.
And he's going to get an and one. Foul called on EJ. Should be his first. Be 11-4 Bulldogs out front. Coach talking with Tony said, I know you had to sing that walk. Free throw's good. 11-5. Cannot guard Taquan from that shot. That shot short.
Yeah.
Anilius battling for the rebound. Couldn't come up with it.
Nearly a steal by Rashad. Basket's no good to get a rebound. Putback is no good. Another rebound, another putback, and it is good. Coach,
nobody blocking out number 11. That number 11 is a big, tall, physical player.
Yeah.
Looks to be fairly young himself.
So they cut it to 4.
Taquan at the free throw line. CJ for 3, no good. Gonna be McIntosh County basketball. Rasheem Robinson into the game. Taquan out. Kyle Brockton back into the game. And Anilius Dean's gonna check back out.
Oh, there's a steal by Rasheem. Knocks it away, but he can't hold on to it. McIntosh going to inbound.
They work the basketball around very well.
They do. He wanted that 3, didn't he?
He thought about 3-second lane violation. Nope, we got a foul called in the lane. Number 11 is going to push. It'll be the 16 foul on McIntosh. First on number 11. Bulldogs bring it in.
The next time we'll be shooting a 1-and-1.
Rasheem under the basket. His shot up, no good.
Nice move, though. Oh, he walked. Oh, he must have held that foot down, but it looked like a travel start.
I thought he did, too. Running back pushed off. Pushed off again. Twice, no call, and he walked.
Acrobatic shot there. He didn't have nowhere else to go with it, I guess. EJ's going to go all the way.
Lays it up, no good. Nobody got back to help. Rasheem made a great hustle play and stole the basketball.
Nice hands by that young man. We're on a little bit of a scoring drought here, so maybe we can get one.
Well, we talked about it last game.
Another foul on 11.
It is. That'll be his second.
We'll shoot 1-and-1.
Talked about it in the Cockwood game, Clint. We had Taquan set out many minutes in that game with foul trouble. And he's the leader And no matter how you look at it, you know, EJ, very good young freshman. He's a scorer, but sometimes the scoring don't happen without the leader.
That's
and
right.
we found a way to make it happen in that ball game, and I'm sure Coach is trying to keep, with the lead early here, he's trying to keep Taekwondo from getting in too much foul trouble.
That's right.
Setting him out this last 2 minutes of the first quarter.
That's right. And even if he don't score, like I said, we mentioned all this last week, he'd probably draw some double teams, and they're a better defender.
That's right.
On him. So
Kyle with the first shot up and in. Second free throw, makes it over the front of the iron.
So, man, we're on. Coach must have made some adjustments on them free throws.
Free throws, we don't want to talk too quick and jinx them, but free throws have been much better. That's a walk, but no call.
It sure was.
Three-pointer, he tried to draw some contact, didn't get it.
Rebound, EJ. He's gonna push the ball.
Got a man dogging him from behind. CJ with a three and no good. Rebound, two Bulldogs fighting over it. And McIntosh comes away with it.
Yeah, Coach is gonna put a red light on them threes.
Yeah, he'll be shut them down. Shot up, no good. CJ down with a rebound.
I mean, I like it when you're wide open like that, but
Rasheem murdered underneath.
Hard contact. Well, one thing about it, if you're going to foul the man, foul him like that. So
make sure he don't make that basket.
That's right.
Rasheem may have his first free throw opportunity of the night. First one's up, no good.
I shouldn't have said nothing, Keith, I reckon. So.
I didn't realize he was left-handed. Second free throw up and in.
We'll take it. 13-7 lead with about 7 minutes.
14-7. Young man trying to check in, didn't have his shirt tucked in. Tony said, tuck your shirt in, we'll let you play. 7.7 seconds. McIntosh will try to get a shot off before the buzzer. They do, no good. Got to end the first quarter. Bulldogs 14, Buccaneers 7.
Good start to the game, Keith. That point guard they got, he's quick and physical and handle the ball, but I don't think he scored any of their 7 points thus far.
No, I don't believe he's a scorer.
He's taking a lot of shots, though.
He sure has.
He's probably leading the team in shot attempts, but not on the board yet.
That's right. Saw Aeneas Dean and Taquan Baker checking back into the ball game. They'll start the second quarter. Not sure who they're taking. We'll take a second again and remind everyone of our sponsors. I want to thank again Lakeland Drug Company for being a sponsor this year for basketball. Going to sponsor both teams for the entire season. That's going to be Lakeland Drug Company and Connell Cabinets Millworks. Each of those have agreed to allow us to be able to bring you these contests throughout the season, regular season, region tournament, and playoffs. Thanks to those two local businesses.
So Taekwondo's going to inbound it to Rashad to start the second quarter. Taekwondo's going to have a nice
shot up, no good.
Oh, he walked.
Yes,
he couldn't decide if he was going to pass it or put it on the floor, and got the turnover.
Rashad with it, can give it off to Rasheem. Finds Taekwon.
He's going to attack the basket.
Yeah, they're going to try to isolate him and let him attack. There's Aeneas. I thought he might shoot that.
I can't believe he didn't. Because for a big man, he can shoot it. We talked about that last week as well. Coach probably told him during that quarter, we want to shoot some high percentage shots. So
Taekwon off the glass, no good. Rebound, no good. Back up and in.
Well,
16-7.
He was on the stat book on that possession, what 2 points and about 3 rebounds.
That's right. Shot up and in. Running one-hander.
Wow. That's a nice shot. Right through the
Now
hands.
Rasheem called for the ball and then didn't get nothing on it hardly.
Went right through his hands. So CJ's going to come back in. Rashad's going to take a break.
That's right. McIntosh sending in new players, and I'm going to do my best not to call that young man a character off of a famous movie. McIntosh with the basketball.
That was a
He
carry. I
carried,
couldn't believe they didn't call that one.
Shot up and in. McIntosh cuts it to 5, 16-11.
EJ's going to take it to the right.
I don't know how they didn't call a foul right there on that one. That young man tried to taunt EJ, and EJ just carried it right past him and laid it up and in.
Well, we got a timeout, or? We got a warning on some of the fans that must be impeding the court there. So they're going to slide up a row and get back underway.
TJ Brown, former Bulldog
I believe
assistant coach.
I believe that's EJ's uncle, isn't it?
I think it's EJ's uncle, family member. (18-11). McIntosh with the basketball. They're trying to get it down low. Shot up, no good. CJ comes away with it.
He is fast.
He is quick.
Foul on.
Shot up, no good. They said no basket anyway. Thought he ought to got an opportunity there for an M1. He'll go to the line, shoot a 1-and-1.
That's right.
18 fouls on McIntosh.
Foul shot's no good. We nearly get the rebound. McIntosh comes away
He
with it.
pushed off. I don't know if they're going to call the foul on C.J. Johnson, but number 13 hooked him and pushed off.
He did. Just didn't get the benefit of that call.
C.J.'s first, third on the team.
Wide open three.
No good. Taquan with the rebound. I don't know if you can throw that ball there to EJ. Shot up and in.
Well, that pass to Kyle there, he just caught it under the basket. They wouldn't really know where for him to go with it. He was going to throw it to him. Should have been a little sooner. Either way, Bulldogs got the 20-11 advantage.
Shot up off the rim, no good. Taquan tried to come away with it and couldn't. Rashad's going to check back in. Kyle coming out. Kind of a bigger lineup in there for us right now with Aeneas, EJ, and Taquan. He touched that ball in the front court.
They must have thought we tipped it.
Shot three up and in.
Wow, raindrop.
20 to 14.
EJ slipped on court there. We need to try to get somebody over there to dry that up. What's Tony saying to the McIntosh coach there? It almost looked like he was warning him about something.
He was warning him to get back in the coach's box. He was outside the box. He had walked down almost to half court.
That's right.
And the coach was just asking, was it his ball, because EJ slipped down. But EJ was catching the ball out of the nets, and he slipped down, and Tony called timeout. The floor was wet.
Yeah, he never had a handle on it.
EJ in the corner for three. No good.
I'd like to have seen Taquan take that up a while ago.
That young man took about 7 steps. And shot a layup, and he's going to cut it to 20 to 16. 2 points for Teen Wolf.
Coach has seen enough. He's going to call a timeout and give the boys a talking to. And
20 to 16, 4:10 to go in the first half. Clint, we haven't played our particular game tonight, our best game. We haven't played very well on the offensive end. We had a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, we've missed a lot of baskets. I mean, makeable shots. I think we've missed about 4 or 5 threes, and we've had some, layups and, fairly close jump shots that just rattled in and out. But I feel confident we'll turn that around. We have been good at the line, though, so that's been.
That's the benefit of this game. But Aeneas with a move. He gets to the rim. Shot up, no good. McIntosh pushing it again. Shot up, no good. A guy come from behind and knocked it away.
Taekwon had the rebound, and they just knocked it through his hands.
Rasheem Robinson in, Aeneas Dean out. Ball's going to jog it up. Taekwon over to Rasheem. CJ cut through the lane. They didn't see him. Ball slapped away from Rashad. Turnover. Shot up, no good. Taekwon up and in.
And that was automatic 2 points. As soon as I saw Taekwon down there, I knew that was going to be a basket.
Well, when he gets the ball in his hands, he can attack the basket.
Yeah, you ain't going to stop him one-on-one unless you just hammer him. He's going to go up.
He's fouled.
He was going to the rack on that one.
See if they give him a shooting foul or not, but he was fouled on the way to the basket.
I'm sure they're going to give him a one.
Jamie says 2, but it may be because it's 10th foul on McIntosh County Academy.
It is.
Number 14 picks up his second foul. Free throw up and in. So we've hovered around the 7 to 9 point mark for most of the first half. Hadn't been able to pull away much further than that. McIntosh has battled back and cut it down to as little as 4 at times. So coach calls a timeout. McIntosh calls a timeout. They want to talk about some things they've been doing down on the offensive end of the floor. See the coach pointing down that way and saying, hey, you're not doing this or you're not doing that. Taekwon go back to the line for his second free throw. Then I think right now we're shooting 7 out of 9 so far. I may be trying to keep up with that in my head, but
I believe that's correct.
7 for 10 if I was right.
I believe that's right.
And we're up 7, so shot up, no good. Rebound back up. I think Rasheem fouled him and won.
Yeah, McIntosh is pretty good on the offensive glass. They've had a good many offensive rebounds so far.
23 to 18, chance to cut it back to 4. Free throws up, no good. Kyle going to get the rebound. It's it over to Taekwon. Taekwon's going to push it up. They try to trap him. He slips.
He calls a timeout, I believe.
Timeout, White. Yep. He did. He got a timeout call.
Let's make sure there ain't nothing wet on the floor over there, Coach.
Yeah, we need to get somebody out there with that little squeegee thing, that round thing they sweep around. And
that's right.
Clint, last time I seen an update, Clemson was leading 14-7 with just a few seconds to go in the first quarter.
That's still close.
Over South Carolina, so South Carolina's been able to keep it close.
That's right. Could be a major upset.
Of course, another SEC-ACC matchup. So far today, I know the SEC's 2-0. Could be a little different, I'm not sure, but I know Georgia beat Georgia Tech, Florida beat Florida State. CJ to try to bring it in. He gets it to Taquan. That was Shad with the basketball over to CJ. Back out to Taquan. They batted away. McIntosh with a turnover.
Yeah, when Taquan catches that ball, there's about 3 guys just swarm him. Oh, that's going to be
Taquan with a steal. That'll be a dunk.
Oh,
he was fouled. I would like to see a flagrant call. Not going to get it.
Well, it depends if he went for the ball or just went for the body, but I thought he was going to sure enough throw that one down.
Foul's going to be called on number 12. Looks like Jeremiah Smalls is going to check into the basketball game. Free throw up and in. Jeremiah in. Let's see who's coming out. Rashad Broxton coming out. So Clint, you was right. My wife sent me a screenshot of the rules. You're allowed to play 5 quarters in a day. So I'm not sure how much Jeremiah played in the JV, but seeing his first, second free throws up and in. He's seeing his first action here in the second quarter of the varsity game.
That was nearly a walk and nearly a backcourt. McIntosh loses it out of bounds, going to turn it over.
25-18, 2:10 to go in the first half. Jeremiah Smalls with the ball over to Kyle Brockington.
He wanted to get it to Taquan, but the window was closed there.
CJ going to drive, shot up.
They
going to call a travel on him. That's about the 4th traveling violation on CJ tonight.
I thought we was going to get a foul there, but I'm going to tell you, McIntosh has a pretty good defense as well. They play a lot like we do.
I'd really like to get an opportunity to see that Trutland team that beat them 89-50.
Yeah.
Bulldogs showed a little trap. Nothing major there. Long three, no good.
He made that one earlier.
Yeah, he threw that teardrop. There's a Kyle Brockington down low.
He should have went back up with it instead of throwing it out.
Jeremiah's going to be blocked, and McIntosh is going to run away with another long three. No good.
Didn't hit nothing.
So the girls was 5 for 66, and so far the guys are 1 for 32.
Well, we'll let him keep shooting those if he's going to shoot them that way.
That's right. Taquan on the drive. He's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Red number 0. That's going to be at least his second. Team, of course, is in the over 10, so we're in the double bonus.
Yeah, McIntosh, they pretty aggressive defensively, but I'll be curious to see if they can keep up that intensity for 4 quarters.
Taquan's first free throw rattles up and in. 26-18. About every one of them, but that number 13. Second free throw's no good. Most every one of them had their hands on their hips except for that number 13, and you can just tell he's in a lot better physical condition than most. Another 3 up and no good off the.
That kid is not afraid to jack it up, is he?
He is not. If he's in the gym, he's in range.
Well, he thinks he's in range. He's going to shoot it.
It reminds me of my brother.
I'm waiting on him to get a rebound 90 feet away and shoot it. A nice pass, and
Kyle Broxton finishes.
Nice play.
10-point advantage, 28-18. Oh, nice move there, but
I'm afraid Taquan was fitting to pick up a foul there.
I don't think his spot's that he didn't know how to do anything with a ball in the lane. He's a 3-point shooter, man.
3-point attempter.
That's right. See if the Bulldogs try to hold for one shot here with a half a minute to go here in the first half. They work the ball around the top.
Looks like that's what we're going to do.
I'd like to see Taekwon end up with it.
He's going to bring it out and run that clock down and take it in.
He's going to take it to the rack, and he slips.
Floor is slippery tonight, Keith. I don't know if they've refinished it or need to refinish it or if it's just wet.
It was refinished over the summer, late in the summer. Or I mean, not the summer. It may have been, yeah, it was. It was over the summer. But it could be this. They may need to close those doors. First free throws up and in. They may need to close those doors. There's a lot of humidity outside. It's been, or not, what you're going to say, a dampness on the outside. And with those doors open down at the concession area.
It's been a misty rain about off and on all day.
Second free throw short. McIntosh almost lost it, but they saved it. That young man's pushed off. Now we're going to get a foul call on Jeremiah Smalls. So that'd only be the fifth team foul on the Bulldogs. McIntosh over on the side. Number 12 will probably shoot that. No, he gives it up.
I'll be doggone.
Shot up, no good, and that'll end the first half. With Lanier County leading 29-18. So Clint, Jeremy, I think we'll take a break for the half. We'll come back in about 9 minutes here on the Lanier County Network. Thank you. All right, we're back here at Lanier County High School Gymnasium, preferably known as the Doghouse. About ready to get the second half underway. So, Clint, in my opinion, we really didn't play our best half of basketball in the first half, but we're leading this game by 11 points. We played very good on the defensive end. Just didn't finish some of our shots on the offensive end.
Yeah, still on pace to score about 60 points, though. So
That's right. And then, of course, we as fans, or myself as a fan, kind of get carried away with wanting to just dominate some of these teams that you think you ought to. When you hear they got beat 89-50, you think, oh, man, we're fitting to beat those guys. About like that, but you got to think we have always been a defensive-minded club since Coach Randolph got here. Not that we're not offensive-minded, but we play very well on the defensive end, and whereas one team may beat these guys 89-50, we may beat them by the same margin, but we allow fewer points. And
that's right. And we didn't really have much trouble scoring. We did go on a scoring drought there for 3 or 4 minutes. It has been the reason we had scored more, but still not had too much trouble putting the ball in the hoop.
That's right. McIntosh will have the ball here to start the second half.
There's a physical play down low between number 5 and Kyle down there. 5's going to win it. They're going to get up and in for the first points of the half.
That's right. They're going to cut it 29-20. Remember, number 5 was the young man that the surprise was doing the jump ball.
That's right.
CJ shot up, no good. McIntosh can't hang on to it. It'll go out of bounds. The ball will go back over to the Dogs.
Yeah, he was open, just threw it too far ahead of him. They're going to have a press now.
Kyle maybe not the guy we want with the basketball back that deep, but.
Well, you beat that press by passing the ball.
Oh, he's pushed.
Hard foul. Kyle had about a 1 foot height advantage.
He had an easy shot there, you would have thought. Then he just got shoved in the back. And,
right. They called that foul on 5?
13 is the fouler, but they called it on 5.
Wow.
His shot up, no good. Be his second. Yeah, running backs who fouled him, but they called it on 5. And
only his second.
Kyle didn't hit. If he hit anything there.
Well, he had to have hit something.
Must have hit something. They grazed the front of the rim. Oh, they got a lucky break there. Ball up and in. Ball got thrown away, just rolled right into their hands under the basket. They've cut it down to 29-22. Bulldogs yet to score here in the second half. We played 1:18. Juan just carried it to the rack and dunked it.
Oh, my goodness. He caught that ball and took off and throwed it down on him. I got a little excited on that one, Keith.
Yeah, that was a nice move.
Wow.
McIntosh scores on the other end, though. Layup's as good as a dunk on the scoreboard.
He got there with a quickness. When he caught the ball, he was already cutting to the basket. That might be one of the best ones I've seen in this gym. That's definitely a top 5, Keith.
It's up there. I don't know. I saw some great ones. That was a good move, though. Ball stripped away from him there.
Got a 2-on-1. Tried to draw a charge, but no charge, but he missed it. We get the rebound. And we got a snowbird down here. And
blocking foul in the basket. Yeah, he was moving while EJ was in the air.
That's right.
Freshman with a chance for a 3-point opportunity.
He was afraid he was going to get a knee to the face.
Jeremiah Smalls checking back into the ball game. C.J. Johnson checking out.
So after a sluggish start, we got 33-24 with a chance to go up by 10 on this free throw.
Free throw on the way and in. EJ typically a very good free throw shooter.
McIntosh out of control there. We're going to come up with it.
Shaw with a lot of hustle there. He's going to score his first points of the night and one.
We're going to get 3 points the old-fashioned way on 2 straight possessions.
Nice hustle there by Rashad Brockington. Sophomore, multi-sport athlete.
Oh, man, that young man right there, he's going to do great things for this school, this program, basketball, baseball, football, whatever he decides to do.
I liken him to a gentleman over in Clinch County, Mr. A.C. Cooper. When I was in school, A.C.'s the park director over now. When I was in school, A.C. was a 3-sport athlete, and he was chosen to play on all 3 all-star teams at the end of the seasons of his senior year. And I think back then you had to choose. You couldn't play in all of them.
I got you.
And his senior year, of course, Clinch County is our rival, but you got to tip your hat to him. His senior year is the year that they won that Triple Crown.
Yeah.
They won, and he was the leader. And I can see Rashad being that same type of athlete.
Absolutely.
Clint, was that McIntosh got that timeout?
I'm pretty sure.
So they cut it down to 7, and it's quickly ballooned back to 13.
That's right.
5:21 here in the third quarter.
McIntosh is going to have the ball.
Bulldogs look like they're going to show some pressure.
Yeah.
3-1-1 press.
If you mentioned it, but we got Jeremiah Small back in the game.
Yeah,
CJ.
Jeremiah took CJ. And the 5's going to bring it up. Running one-hander. Shot no good. Rebound. He comes away with it. EJ with a rebound, and then 5 took it from him, but 5's going to be called for the foul.
That's got to be about 4 on him.
Got to be getting on at least 3.
That's 2 this half.
Scoreboard shows 3. Let's see if they change it. Taquan pushes it up.
Got some pressure on Kyle.
Like I say, that's just not where I'd like to see that big guy out there up top like that.
Yeah.
I think Rasheem's checking back in. CJ's going to check in. Kyle picks up that's going to be his first personal. First on the team in the half. First free throw from McIntosh is good. Rasheem taking Kyle Brockton out. CJ back in for Jeremiah Small.
Rare that you see a center/power forward have only 1 foul on him halfway through the third quarter.
That's right. McIntosh already with 4 fouls here in the second half. Second free throw no good. Taquan had the rebound tip off of his fingers. Shot up and in. So McIntosh comes with a 3-point trip down the floor, and they cut it back to 10. Taquan might rise up and dunk it again. Nope. Ball slipped out of his hand. Folks walking in front of us. Bulldogs trying to come away with a steal. Rashad does. Ahead to EJ. Over to Taquan. He goes up and in. 39-27.
That'd have been another nice one-handed jam pat and just slipped out of his hand there.
Oh, Taquan almost with a steal. EJ almost with a steal. 3 from McIntosh. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Taquan. Out to EJ. Oh, the running back took it from him.
Nice steal by the McIntosh point guard.
Slash running back.
That's right.
Slash linebacker. Number 13.
Maybe he plays a little shortstop too. Give it in to Taquan.
He's left-handed, so I doubt that. I think he's left-handed. He appears to be left-handed.
I thought he was right-handed, but. So McIntosh tips it out. Bulldogs going to inbound again from the side. CJ throws it into Taquan.
We've been content to just set up the offense and kind of run some weave.
We have.
Taquan looking to take it to the rim. He's going to get a call for a charge this time.
Yep,
good call. Number 5 taking that charge. He was taking a chance there that he would pick up his 4th foul.
I don't mind him staying in the game. He's missed a ton of shots, seems like.
Clemson's up on South Carolina 28-21 now.
Wow, that's a tight game.
Bulldogs show a little pressure and back out of it. I go to a little man-to-man. Another foul in there. Going to be on Rasheem Robinson. Like Aeneas Dean's going to check in.
Yeah, I don't think Coach liked that foul.
Free throw up and no good. Aeneas Dean in, Rasheem Robinson out. Aeneas, another one of our juniors. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound, C.J. Johnson.
Wound up being a pretty good foul since he didn't make it.
He tries to dribble through traffic, and they just kick it away. Three-pointer and the foul.
Don't never foul a three-point shooter, but I guess as many
I
as
think they fouled someone underneath the basket. Basket was counted. Had a foul on Aeneas Dean pushing underneath the basket. So McIntosh County Academy will have a chance for a 5-point possession. They've cut the lead to 39. I believe it's going to be 39-30 by the time we get to
points on the board.
They drive and get fouled again. Yes, 39-30. Chance to cut it to 7 with a pair of free throws. Jeremiah Smalls called for the foul. The Bulldogs quickly with 5 team fouls.
I've noticed Coach has been substituting a lot. He's not been letting the starters play together at all hardly this quarter. I assume he's trying to get them guys some rest, and I would imagine the latter part of the fourth quarter, I bet they'll all 4 play most of the rest of the way if the game's close.
Second free throw up and in as well. 39-32. So McIntosh 5 points with 1 trip down the floor. Taquan.
Nearly a backcourt.
Aeneas under the basket. He's blocked. Gets the ball back. Out to top of Jeremiah over to Taquan to EJ.
Nearly a travel. I thought he did travel.
He may have. No call. Shot out top. EJ. Taquan's going to drive, and he's fouled. That time it's got to be called on number 3. No,
13.
13. Coach fussing. Tony telling him to get back. Kyle Broxton back into the ball game.
I throw a technical on that coach.
He's about to get one.
How many chances is he going to want?
Shot going to take the 3. No good off the rim. Kyle waited a long time to go up for the rebound. Shot up, no good. Taquan with a rebound. He puts it up and in.
That's got to be an and one, and he don't like it. He thought so too.
41. That's a couple of times he's been fouled with no call. EJ pushing it up the floor. 3-on-2. Has the ball stripped away. Taquan just swatted that.
Nice. Nice.
And number 2 is going to foul him.
Quan is staring that
County
coach down. I don't know why, but he's not happy with that coach. I think.
Well, the coach is kind of, he's gotten very verbal here in the second half. He's already been warned by one of the officials.
More than once.
But the foul call is fairly even throughout the game.
And next time we'll be shooting 1-1.
Quan fouled again, throws his hands up, no call.
Yeah, but he needs to quit arguing that and just play. If they don't call it, throwing your hands up ain't going to change nothing. Another 5 seconds. Well, you can tell it's counting now.
He's fouled again.
Tony's fitting to talk to Taquan and warn him. Don't want a technical on him.
13 red, be his 7th on the team.
13's got to come out. I think he got busted lip possibly.
Took the worst end of that foul. It's going to be, well, Pete says that's 5. He is fouled out of the basketball game.
Wow.
13 fouled out of the basketball game here in the third quarter with 1 minute and 45 seconds to go in the quarter. McIntosh County Academy has lost their starting point guard.
Running back.
The running back and the linebacker is gone with a busted lip.
Guess he should have been wearing his mouthpiece.
Shot up, no good. Rebound, McIntosh.
That was thought he shuffled his feet there, got away with it.
Ball off. EJ Taquan with another block in there.
That's going to be a layup for maybe Kyle going to tip it in.
Man,
miss it.
Too much, maybe just too many passes there, Clint.
Yeah. Well, Rashad caught the ball too deep. He was already past the backboard when he caught the pass.
Rashad Brockton with a layup, 43-32. Bulldogs with the lead. McIntosh with a long down court pass. That's going to be back court.
Just about.
Number 5, shot up, no good. Rebound, Taquan Baker. Taquan looking to drive. He's going to take it in. He's fouled again.
Man, he is taking it in. There's 5 guys in the.
Number 3, the replacement for number 13, picks up a foul. This will be 8 personal foul, 8 fouls on, team fouls on McIntosh County Academy. And Clint, with all this, the lead has not changed. We're still 11 points ahead, as were we at the half.
That's right.
Taquan's free throw up and in. Rasheem Robinson into the game.
You know, for a point guard to foul out that early, that's a little unheard of.
Rashad Brockington's coming out. Yeah, that's got to be a blow to their offense.
He's their main ball handler.
Second free throw on the way. Rattles around and in. CJ back in. Taquan going to get a breather.
He's probably going to get a rest for the rest of the quarter.
45-32. 38.8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Bulldogs playing a little matchup press. McIntosh. Charge. Number 3 has been in the ball game a little under a minute. Already picked up his second foul. 9 team fouls. So that particular position has 7 fouls in the ball game.
Nice
Kyle
pass.
Brockington, he's blocked from behind.
That's a nice pass, but even better defensive play.
That's going to be a 2-point shot. It's no good. Not very smart. Never pass the ball back towards your own basket.
I just hold the ball here. Can't get a violation. There's only 8 seconds left.
Well, it's obvious we need Rashad Brockington in the basketball game to be able to beat the pressure.
That's right. Or Taekwon, one of the two. Which you got CJ, he's the point guard. He was all the way down the other end of the floor. I don't quite understand that. But unless they got Small playing Jeremiah Small playing the point guard right now.
Well, CJ was the point guard, and he throwed it to the center.
Yeah.
Backwards.
Well, I thought Kyle was the one that threw it backwards.
He was, but in the very next possession after they scored, CJ done the same thing. Coach Scott Ray out going to do a little floor duty.
Yeah, this definitely doesn't look like the same team we played over the summer. These kids are a lot faster and a lot more physical than the team I saw.
Yeah, during summertime you usually have a few missing here and there.
That's right. Oh, hit him right in the face.
He would have shot it because that's that number 12. He's
yeah,
like,
he would have.
He's 1 for 45 from three-point range. It's going to end the third quarter. Bulldogs 45, McIntosh County Academy Buccaneers 34. Got 1 quarter of basketball left to play here tonight. We want to once again thank our sponsors, Lakeland Drug Company, Connell Cabinets and Millworks. Appreciate all those folks at both businesses allowing us to be able to bring you these broadcasts tonight and throughout the remainder of the season.
And Keith, I want to give a shout out to the cheerleaders. I rounded up a roster between games earlier.
Good.
So I'm going to start with the freshmen. We got Tanaya Spivey, and I apologize ahead of time if I mispronounce any of these names. But freshman Tanaya Spivey, Jacayla Pope, Valencia Fussell, and we got sophomores Madison Weebran, Callie Reed, Hannah Barnett, Lindsay Adams Brady. We got juniors Caitlin Fountain, Daisy Jones, Casey Mathis, and our seniors are Amaya Arzola, Kyra Corbett, Cameron Lamb, Anna Sapp, Malaysia Williams, and Hannah Weebran.
Good deal.
So they're providing some good support over there. They've been good and loud on the sidelines tonight, cheering on the Bulldogs and our Lady Dogs as well.
That's right. I know those girls put in a lot of time. Both of our older daughters have cheered for the Bulldogs during their high school careers, and it takes a lot of commitment to do that.
They do. They came up here and practiced tonight before the girls' game. I guess they didn't have much opportunity over the break. 5-second violation on the shot. Coach is not happy at all with that. We just looked at a sink on that possession. Backcourt violation. Throwed it in, throwed it across half court, and he throwed it right back to the guy that inbounded the ball. And he was 5 feet from crossing half court, at least. So just 2 careless turnovers by each team.
Taekwon trapped over here on the sideline. He's going to get free, but they take it away from him.
And he's got to stop arguing with the official and play ball, man, because every time something like that happens, he turns around, mad with the official, instead of being involved in the game.
Coach going to call a full timeout. Not happy with the way his team started here in the fourth quarter.
Which I say that about Taekwon. I mean, he's played tremendously well so far tonight and this season, but they're really putting the pressure on him and hacking him every time he gets the ball, and I know that can be frustrating. But got to play through it.
It'll be McIntosh County basketball.
Bulldogs with an 11-point advantage.
Shot up and in. Three-pointer. 45-37. 8-point lead for Lanier County. Rashad's going to be fouled. And now I think we may have gotten I heard another whistle. I thought somebody might have got teed up, but I don't see that one.
I thought the same thing, but
Rashad's going to go to the line and shoot two. Usually when you hear that second whistle, they done got heated and ticked somebody up, but I guess Tony might have just been asking for the basketball.
I think so.
Free throw up and in. Clint, we don't want to jinx them, but we have shot free throws much better tonight than we did in the scrimmage game or the first regular season game against Cochran.
Yeah, Randolph has really sure righted that ship.
That's right. Second free throw up and in. Lead goes back to double digits. Wide open man. He's going to go up. Missed the shot. Taekwon's going to come away with it. He got fouled about 3 times.
Sure
no
did.
call.
Rasheem Robinson
with a snowbird for 2.
Yeah, Taekwon, he looked like a quarterback on that pass.
Jump shot and off the glass. You got to call him.
Bank ain't open on Saturday usually.
EJ up and in.
I was afraid Rasheem was going to get called for a moving screen right there on that.
Yeah, he should have just gotten out of the way because he wasn't.
He was trying to screen the McIntosh defender.
Rasheem with a rebound. It's taken away from him, called a jump ball.
Must be a lid on that basket down there because they sure had a hard time putting it in.
That's right. McIntosh going to send in number 10. I don't know that I saw him in tonight's game.
Just notice whoever 2 is has 4 fouls on him.
Oh, EJ almost got a hand on that without even knowing it. Why you keep your hands up.
That's right.
Number 1 almost.
That'd be near a 5-second there. Passed it away in time.
Taekwon comes away with the deflection. Bulldogs almost come away with the steal. McIntosh with the loose ball. Shot up, no good. Still rattling around. Jeremiah Smalls comes away with it.
Gets it to
Taekwon will shake and bake, and he dunks the basketball.
Split 2 guys and throwed it down. And that McIntosh coach is furious with his team.
He's not very happy with his basketball team right now. Clint, we got 5 minutes, 51 seconds. Bulldogs have extended their lead to 14 points, 53-39. Continuing to have trouble with moisture on the floor. And I mean, I almost have to believe that it's got to do with those doors open down there.
It may.
I know for many ball games throughout the years, those doors have had to remain closed, and that has a lot to do with it. On the floor now for the Bulldogs is Taekwon Baker, E.J. Brown, Kyle Brockington, Jeremiah Smalls, and Rasheem Robinson. And 4 of those 5 young men played football for the Bulldogs.
That's right.
Thought about a 3, didn't take it.
Got Kyle playing the point guard there.
Charging violation.
Yep.
Rasheem Robinson takes the charge.
Bulldogs going to take it out with a 14-point advantage.
McIntosh showing some pressure. It's like a little 2-1-2 trap. EJ up.
Good pass to Rasheem.
Up
with
and
an
in.
and one.
And one.
Keith, that's got to be 6 or 7 and ones we've had tonight.
Gotta be. We've got the three-pointers the old-fashioned way. Meanwhile, McIntosh has been firing the threes from beyond the arc and hadn't had very many of them to fall.
That's right.
16-point advantage. Chance to put it up 17. Bulldogs pulling away here late. Free throw up, no good. McIntosh comes away with it.
We're going to press him. He's really
He
going to get
loses
the
the
steal.
ball. Kyle Brockington.
Don't know a defender's behind him, but he gets it in for the layup.
57-39. Bulldogs continue to show pressure. I thought that young man walked. And he might have walked again, and that one walked. And another three that was no good. Taekwon with a rebound. They're all over him. He throws it away.
That was probably a travel there.
Shot up and in.
And they had Brockington wide open down the court. They just throwed it up to him.
Jeremiah. Rasheem's going to be fouled. He'll go back to the line.
I'd like to see anytime you inbound the ball under the opponent's basket and you got your guy behind everybody else.
Got to make that baseball pass down
Just throw it down there because, I mean, all he's got to do is outrun the guy that's behind him. So.
Rasheem's free throw up and in. Shot in, EJ out.
But it's easier to see that
from up here.
That's right.
That's why we put the camera up here above us, because it's easier to see. Rasheem's
right.
second free throw no good. Kyle down with a rebound. Go back up, big man. Kicks it out to Taekwon. Taekwon tried to force it in there, didn't go. Oh, another travel not saw.
No, that was nearly a.
Kyle shot up no good. Rebound, blocked. Rashad with it. Back out. We got two men on the floor.
Rasheem looks like he's hurt pretty good. I think did he get hit in the mouth or something?
Rasheem and Kyle Brockington collided. I thought they may have hit knees together because.
I think he's holding his nose.
Is he?
Yeah. And that could
So
bring.
Neas Dean's going to enter the ball game. They're going to need to get something out there and dry the sweat up.
They may have busted Rasheem's nose.
USC up 10-0 over the powerhouse of Notre Dame.
Oh, wow.
So 2 of the top 4 teams could go down today.
Rashad
Third it away. 58-43. Just a little over a half a quarter left here in the basketball game. EJ back in, Rashad out. Coach not happy with him. Kyle, this time going to get called for the blocking foul.
Yeah, he kind of flinched there at the last minute. Well, no, they're going to
give him the charge.
Wow, never saw him signal the charge.
Not sure that's 5. They got to try to get the foul wrote down and let them know number 2 has none fouled out of the ball game. So that's 2 Buccaneers now who has fouled out of the ball game.
They got the long range
3-point shooter coming back in.
Long range assault right here coming back in.
Let's call him Quigley. If you ever saw Quigley down under, Quigley shoot it from about 500 yards.
Well, he ain't like Quigley. I think he needs a scope.
He needs a scope. Yeah, Quigley had like a periscope. He stepped back court.
That was a foul. He didn't step over. I didn't know.
He stepped right on the line. He stepped on the line. He didn't step over it. He stepped on it.
As a result of that push.
As a result of that push. It's going to be 5 on that young man.
We're going to wave bye to him, too.
And the number 0 will pick up his 5th foul.
He's probably their best player.
Yeah, he's very good. He done a very good job.
I'm sure he's leading the team in scoring.
25 will check back in the ball game. Some fans down below happy about that young man fouling out. I'm not sure. They must know he was one of their better players.
Well, he's also been pretty boisterous tonight. I mean,
Free
gotten
throw.
up,
Jeremiah Smalls with his first point of the night.
upset, and I've seen him arguing a lot of calls and just frustrated with getting beat tonight.
Second free throw up and in. 60-43. Bulldogs still going to press. Little matchup. We get a foul in there on Kyle Brockton. He reached in from behind. I think that'll be Kyle's third.
It will be, I believe.
Bulldogs with 16 foul. Both teams now in the bonus. Kyle just picked up his fourth personal foul.
That's at least 4.
Yeah, they haven't changed the fouls on the scoreboard lately, so
Well, the game's been going so fast, and there have been so many fouls they hadn't had time.
they couldn't even keep up with them.
That's
They
right.
had to stop the clock to let them know that one guy had already fouled out. Number 5, his free throw up, no good, off the back of the rim. Number 5's played a good ball game. He started out as jumping up at the tip, and we wouldn't think he would have been the man to do that, but of course we got that jump ball, but he played down low the whole ball game. His shot up, no good. Ball off of Nelius Dean. Out of bounds, it'll belong to McIntosh County Academy. E.J. Brown to the basket, 62-43.
And they said we was on pace to score 60. Keith, looked like
We've eclipsed that point.
Yeah.
Another 3 and in.
he finally made one.
Yep, he's 2 for 45. Shooting a little bit better than 2%.
He puts such a high arc on. I'm afraid he's going to hit the rafters when he shoots. EJ wide open in the corner.
Shot up, rattled around, no good. McIntosh going to come away with it. Rasheem almost with a steal. He's going to back up and shoot another one. Off, no good. Rasheem with a rebound. Out to EJ. EJ slipped down.
That floor has got to be wet.
It's got to be wet. Somebody's going to get hurt. Not sure what the call is. Seems like they called a foul on Rasheem Robinson. Not sure how he was laying flat on his back, picked up that foul, but
I don't know either.
Coach is asking the same thing.
I was focused in on EJ, and I didn't see that call.
Rasheem, the ball got away from EJ. Rasheem dove for it. He was laying down, and they called a foul on him.
And EJ's limping around a little bit, may have twisted that ankle.
Free throw up and in. Rasheem going to try to steal one from him there. 62-47, 2:42 left. Second free throw up and in. Taquan with the basketball. Up to EJ.
3 people on him. I knew somebody.
You can't throw that ball that hard at an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
It just won't work. Bulldogs still showing pressure. McIntosh able to escape it.
12 is calling for the ball. He's wanting.
Jeremiah Smalls comes up with the steal. Ahead to E.J. Brown. He's going to be fouled from behind, and he hits the ball floor hard. That's got to be a flagrant foul.
Well, it's going to be an and one.
Young man just cut his legs out from under him. You got to call that flagrant. That's got to be a flagrant. The young man should be ejected from the basketball game.
Well, I think the officials are talking it over.
EJ
now.
went up like he was going to try to dunk the ball. Young man cut his legs out from under him.
That's right.
That's got to be no less a flagrant.
I think they've made.
Young man should be ejected.
I think they're going to change the call.
Flagrant foul. So basket counts. Hopefully EJ's okay.
You can't take his legs out, and you got to make a play on the ball.
He still hadn't gotten up. Hopefully he's all right. He did. I believe he hit his head on the floor, Clint.
That and probably knocked the breath out of him as well.
Well, he's coming off what possibly had a concussion in football. Earlier in the year, he set out a game in football. I don't think they ever diagnosed him with one, but they just as a precaution, they held him out.
Right.
And I think after the Tift area game, he got hit in the Tift area game.
Well, let's hope he's okay.
He's making his way to his feet with some assistance. Not someone we need to lose for not even a minute in the game, but we got some big ball games coming forward. Looks like Gresham Griner's going to go into the ball game and shoot those free throws for EJ.
Now he'll get 3 free throws because it was an and one, and then it was a flagrant foul. So
everybody's going to go back. He should get an and one, and then he should get a flagrant.
And
sure
the ball.
And the ball on the side. We'll just kind of see how that plays out.
I'm pretty sure that's how that should work.
First free throw up, no good.
You bring a guy cold off the bench.
Second free throw up and no good. Bulldogs basketball under the basket.
I thought he got.
So Gresham missed them both, but
I thought he was supposed to get a shot for the and one.
We got a full timeout called. Full timeout for Lanier County. 64-48. I think Coach just wants to talk to his guys and say, look, that's over with. We don't do any kind of retaliation or nothing like that. Let's just play basketball and get out of here with another W.
That's right.
So while we got a minute here, we want to once again thank our sponsors, Lakeland Drug Company and Connell Cabinets Millworks. Appreciated those folks making it possible for us to bring you Lanier County High School Bulldog basketball tonight throughout the season. Looking forward to another fine year of Bulldog basketball.
You're off to a good start. Won the scrimmage game against Dodge County and knocked off 7A Colquitt. And looks like we're about to get out of here with a win against McIntosh. Jeremiah wide open.
Jeremiah gonna drive.
Nearly a walk. Lost the ball. Looks like McIntosh gonna give us a gift wrap there and tip it out.
A little over 2 minutes to go.
One's going to inbound. I'd like to see Aeneas take that up.
Taekwon with it out front. He's going to shoot a three. No good off the front of the rim.
I think that's the first one I've seen him shoot thus far this year.
Yeah. I think you're right, Clint. Shot up, no good. Rasheen with a rebound off the Taekwon. He's going to push it ahead. And go up and in. 66-48 Bulldogs.
Nice play right there by Taekwon.
I'd like to hear something for EJ before we get out of here tonight.
I would.
Three-point shot by McIntosh in from the corner, and they're going to call a timeout. 66-51.
Looks like
minute 28 left.
Looks like they're going to put their bench in.
I think Xavier Ryan is checked in for the Bulldogs.
Like to see them young guys get an opportunity to play.
Not sure what Aeneas and Taekwon were doing. It's a timeout, fellas. Get on over here.
like we may have the superintendent headed back to the locker room to check on EJ.
So EJ is in the locker room. He's nowhere down there near the bench.
That's correct.
Clint, that'd be a big blow to our chances up in Wilcox next week. Of course, a critical game on Tuesday against Atco, but
well, the game against Atco is Friday, but
it's Tuesday's. Who you say it was?
Tuesday's Hamilton.
Tuesday's Hamilton, Florida.
That game won't count.
Yeah, that game counts. All games now count unless it's against a GISA opponent.
Oh, that's right. There was that rule change this year.
That's right. Florida teams now count. Taekwon going to drive and be fouled.
That's right. Prior to this season, those didn't count.
Yeah, prior to this season, Florida games didn't count.
Which to me, I always question why we even would play those teams. But
well, they kind of give, if you played them early in the year, free throw up, no good.
Now you're also limited on the amount of games that you play. Does it count towards the?
Now they count. They always counted towards the number of games played. It just didn't count in the power rankings.
I got you.
Second free throws up and in, 67-51. I mentioned Xavier Ryan in the ball game. Try to post up Greston Griner and get the basket, 67-53.
Greston's fitting to run to a spot and want to catch and shoot.
That's right. He's hoping to get a. There's
Xavier was
wide open and the ball come out of his hands.
I thought did it come out of his hand or they tip it away from him?
They have. Taekwon rises up above the rim and lays it in. 69-53.
Xavier with a near steal.
Bulldogs looking to eclipse the 70-point mark. Xavier almost stole it again. Oh, Taekwon, he'll throw this one down if they don't.
He lost it off his foot.
Pull it back outside. There's Xavier in the corner for three. No good. Rasheem back up, fouled, but no call.
It was halfway down and rattled back out.
Xavier going to be called for the foul. 20 seconds remaining.
I do see EJ come out of the locker room and he's back on the bench. So
EJ back, that's a good sign. Good to see him back out there. Hopefully he was just shaking up a little bit. Maybe the breath knocked out of him.
Well, and if he hit his head, they may have had a concussion protocol.
Yeah, just to check him out. But good to see him back out here. Look like he walked back out under his own power. Free throw up and in. 69-54. Taekwon Baker going to be taken out of the ball game. Played an excellent game. Not sure how many, but he's definitely going to be the leading scorer in tonight's contest. Aeneas with the rebound. Get it out to Jeremiah Smalls. Greston Griner. 8 seconds to go. Jeremiah with a drive off to Rasheem. He's blocked, shot back up and in. 71-54. And as that shot rattles off the rim, that'll end the basketball game. Lanier County 71, McIntosh County Academy 54. Clint, good start to the season with 2 consecutive wins.
Yeah, even going back to the scrimmage game, all of our wins have been by double digits. So
that's right.
I like what we see on the start of the season here.
Yeah, I do too. It's very positive outcomes. That's going to do it for us tonight. We want to once again thank our sponsors. That's going to be Lakeland Drug Company and Connell Cabinets Millworks. We appreciate them picking up the sponsorship for this season. They're going to be our sponsors for the entire season, regular season, playoffs, region tournament. So we appreciate them, and that makes it possible for us to be able to bring you these ball games. And for Clint Browning, until Tuesday night, for Jeremy Paxton, the Lanier County Network, we'll see you next week.
Back here in the doghouse.